Hey guys, I'm Sebastian.
I'm Christine.
We are Ninth Island Connection, but you know that already because you clicked on the thumb and you're on our channel. If this is your first time here, thank you so much for dropping by. Subscribe, take a look around. All we do is bring you Vegas, pool reviews, room tours, pros and cons, everything, just new stuff, everything going on in Vegas. And obviously you're interested in Vegas, that's why you're watching this video. So why wouldn't you subscribe? Also, check out the description below so that you can see how you can watch our television show wherever you are. And hit us up on social media. We're on Instagram, TikTok, we're Facebooking, we're snapping, we're threading, we're everywhere. We're Ninth Island Connection.
All right. In this video, we are going to take you on our stay here at Park MGM. It's been a while since we've stayed here, like, gosh, probably at least 6 months.
It's been a minute. We were talking about it earlier, and I think this is one of the only times that we've stayed here just us. And typically when we've stayed here, it's been with other people or somebody visiting, and we don't really just hang out at the property. So really excited for this.
Yep, so we're going to take you along with us throughout the casino, the dining, the areas around this casino, because you know what? We are not going to be staying in this property all day long while we're here. We're going to explore because it is close to some other great properties as well. So let's get to it.
One of the big changes that we noticed at Park MGM was that they redid the elevator area and the seating area and also the hallways. It used to be kind of like a darker green and the hallways were pretty dark, dimly lit. So they did a really nice job with this. I just love the little details of the hummingbirds and the butterflies that they have.
This is a basic entry-level standard one king room at Park MGM. And I have to tell you, this is one of the nicest basic entry-level rooms that I've ever stayed in on the Strip. It's so modern and clean, spacious, but not that big in terms of square footage. Just the design of the room makes it feel like it's a bigger space than it actually is. We've actually done 2 room tours for Park MGM. We did a 2 queen room and we did a 1 king. That link is below. I'm going to put in the link for all of our room tours that we've done right in the description, so check it out for more.
Unfortunately, during our stay at Park MGM, the House of Gaga was closed. If you've never been here before and it is open when you're there, definitely pop in and check it out. It's free and it's pretty unique. It has a lot of Lady Gaga's attire, and if you're familiar with Lady Gaga, you know she wears some crazy things.
It wasn't the best weather for a pool day. I mean, there were people there, but it was only about 70, not ideal for us, but we still did check it out.
Since it wasn't the best day for the pool, We didn't want to spend the whole day stuck in the casino, so we decided to get out and do some exploring and really just take advantage of being down on this end of the strip, which if you watch our videos, we typically spend more time in the central area of this strip than down on this end.
It was nice to be outside though, so we did go ahead and check out the park area for a little bit on our way into New York, New York.
After hanging out a little bit at New York, New York, we decided to head upstairs to cut through their little food hall retail area that leads to the bridge that you can cross over to Excalibur. We love that they have these bridges connecting New York, New York over to Excalibur, because then you have access to not only Excalibur, but Luxor and Mandalay Bay. And there's also the bridge at New York, New York that crosses over to MGM Grand. So even though this area is not as quick walkable as the center strip, it is nice that you can still go from property to property. And this is why we always say to wear comfortable shoes, because even if you think you're not going to do that much walking, like it's not that far, you still do a lot of walking, especially on this end of the strip. And from Excalibur, we headed over to Luxor.
Now this is a rare occurrence. Both of the moving walkways are working between Excalibur and Luxor. Maybe today's my lucky day. I mean, if this is happening, I'm gonna win big, guaranteed. They got me on this one. I forgot that there's a second set of moving walkways between Excalibur and Luxor. So at least the big one, the long distance, that one is working. The short one, if they still need some work, but they're getting there. We're at 50%, which is not terrible.
We walked around Luxor just to check out to see if there's anything new happening there, and of course did a little bit of gambling.
We decided to head back over to Park MGM and of course enjoyed the views along the way. This is the only fully non-smoking property on the Las Vegas Strip, and you know what? It's a nice, refreshing break.
After all that walking around, we decided to take a little gambling break at Park MGM. No jackpots, but we had a good time.
When lurking pays off. Not.
We just love the art that's located throughout the hallway that connects Park MGM to Aria.
Another benefit of staying at Park MGM is that you do have tram access all the way through to Aria, Shops at Crystals, and Bellagio. So in those crazy summer days, you don't even have to go outside. It's been a minute since we've actually been to Aria, so we did take some time to just check it out.
And after all of that walking around, we decided it was definitely time to grab a bite to eat. One of our favorite places to eat when we're at Park MGM, or actually even down on this side, is Crack Shack. And this is because you can actually get some healthy options if you want. It was a great spot to watch the Knights lose, which was kind of sad, but there's next year. We ordered the protein bowl along with some chicken nuggets and coleslaw. And then it was back to gambling.
Time to play some Wonka! Hey guys, just checking in. Woo! you ready?
You okay there, guy? He's a little upset because Vegas lost tonight, so he's a little, and he's got to wear he's wearing his bow tie. He doesn't have to wear it. He appreciates it. They lost tonight, so he's a little wily.
Yes, I know. We're all upset. We're Knight's house, and we sadly lost. But you know what? We have to let other people win the Stanley Cup. So we are just checking in. We have had a fun day of just kind of walking around and just checking out this side of the strip, because if you watch our channel, you guys know we really never stay on this side of the strip. And there's nothing against MGM properties, but we've said it so many times, we just get better deals through Caesars. And so we're loyal to Caesars because, I mean, you can pay or you can get free rooms. So you be the judge of that. But like, that's why we always stay at Caesars properties.
Yeah.
If MGM gave us free rooms and no resort fees and free parking and all that good stuff that Caesars does, we would spend a lot more time in MGM properties. Even when we were gold and platinum.
Well, we were platinum for 2 years.
We still didn't get the love.
And we didn't get near as much as we did with Caesars being Diamond Plus.
Yeah.
So.
But we do love this area. We love Park MGM. We love the park. We love New York, New York. And it was just actually really cool to be kind of checking out like New York, Excalibur, Luxor. We just kind of walked around. It's pretty awesome. And Aria too, because those are places like we never get to.
And there's such high energy. Like, we love those properties. New York is such a fun property to walk around, gamble. It's just like the music is a little bit louder. It's a really fun part of the Strip to be in.
Yeah. And then we had dinner and we decided we'd come back to get this guy who's clearly upset that he's been in the room for 2 hours.
He's like, you better not leave me again.
Yes. So he's ready to go party and we can't wait. So let's get going.
This is something that a lot of people forget about. Right across the street, you can cross a bridge from Park MGM and head over to the ABC store. You're going to save a ton of money on water, snacks, alcohol, gifts, all kinds of stuff there. So definitely worth checking it out. And that's a plus of staying at Park MGM.
Now, we've never ever eat at Eataly. I'm not sure why, but we always love to walk through it because it smells so good and everything looks so good. It did look like they were doing a little bit of construction inside of Eataly, so maybe there's a new place that's coming.
You do have several really nice dining options at Park MGM. However, one thing that we noticed is that they're not always open, so check the website for specific hours if you're interested in going to any one of these restaurants.
I wish that Mama Rabbit was open when we're staying here. It just looks like such a cool, funky place to hang out and grab a drink. And every time we're here, I always say the same thing. I love to check that place out, but I'm not 100% when they're open. I just know it never seems to be when we're over here at Park MGM. The new addition for restaurants is the Chef food truck. This is Roy Choi and John Favreau's food truck. We did not eat there during our stay this time, but we have eaten there before. It was pretty decent. Strip prices, of course. This is located just past the casino across from the Starbucks that's near the hotel elevators.
I had to try my luck at Deal or No Deal. We watch this show all the time. Yes, the reruns, and we're addicted to them. For the rest of the night, we decided to just hang out at Park MGM and do some gambling. While we didn't win any jackpots and with no hand pays, we did enjoy trying some different machines that aren't typically at Caesars properties on the Strip, and you guys all know that's where we typically stay.
And after this busy day of exploring and gambling and drinking and eating, we decided that it was time to take out Carlos, and Carlos and I were gonna head up to bed while Sebastian tried his luck at craps.
If you haven't already heard, MGM has parted ways with the Nomad. So there will be some rebranding for the Nomad, but it will remain open. It's just gonna rebrand under a different name.
Of course, we had to squeeze in a little bit of gambling in the morning before checkout.
All right, guys, it is time to check out. Well, almost time to check out. But it's been a pretty fun stay here at Park MGM. It is a small property, so when you do stay at Park MGM, you most likely aren't going to spend all of your time inside of Park MGM, which you saw that's what we did. We were all over the place yesterday, which was a lot of fun.
Yeah, no, it's refreshing to be in a spot where it's non-smoking and it's not as big. And it's a nice little, like, I wouldn't call it boutique, but it's not like Flamingo or Caesar's Palace that are just massive properties with tons of people. And it's a mid-range. I would consider this like a mid-range property for MGM. For sure. Equivalent to like Planet Hollywood, I guess, in terms of price point. But the location is actually a great location because, like Christine said, you can explore. There's New York, like right there.
Yeah.
And you have tram access across from Excalibur all the way to Mandalay Bay. And you can navigate all of those properties indoors.
And you actually have tram access from here all the way over to Bellagio. So it really gives you the opportunity if you want to walk around, or if you're like us and a little bit lazier, want to avoid all that walking, because you're still going to do a lot of walking here. It's nice to have access to those trams.
Yeah, right across at MGM Grand, which is like right there, you have the monorail that will take you all the way to Sahara and hits all of those properties on that side of the Strip. So it's actually a really like low-key, perfect location.
And especially if you're going to any event like at T-Mobile, because T-Mobile's right there. Dolby is here in Park MGM, and it's not far from Michelob Ultra Arena or even Allegiant. So great location. Like Sebastian said, the casino, smoke-free. It just smells good and it's clean and it's just nice. I love the casino here. I didn't have good luck gambling, but Sebastian did last night.
I did play some craps, and because it's a mid-range property, you have lower table minimums. So we came in on a Sunday night, and I was playing craps. It was $15 minimums on the tables. Pai Gow was $15. I did see like $10 blackjack. So you do have lower table minimums here as well. And now that's going to be what's considered midweek, which is Sunday through Wednesday. On the weekends, every property raises the prices on the tables, regardless of where you're gambling. It's going to be more. But here, you can get $15 craps.
And as far as things that have changed here, not a lot. All the same restaurants are here. The only new addition would be the new food truck, and that is Roy Choi, who has Best Friend. That's his food truck, and he's partnered with Jon Favreau, of all people. They
made the movie The Chef. And if you got your foodies out there.
That's where it came from.
And that's why it's called The Chef Food Truck. It's right here at Park MGM.
Look at me learning something new. But other than that, I mean, the rooms are the same. I love the rooms here. I think they're really cute. And they've maximized the space. They're not the biggest rooms, but they really make it feel a lot more spacious than they really are. And they actually redid when you come out of the elevators, the seating area and the hallways. They used to be super dark and kind of creepy. It's really beautiful now.
Yeah, I mean, nothing to add there. For once, I'm speechless.
Yeah, shocking.
It is beautiful though.
And then, the pool here is wonderful. They have a beautiful pool area. It's not the best pool, I would say, because it's, they did what they could with what was here before, but it's really nice. It's kind of a gardeny feel out there.
Yeah.
And there's multiple pools, so it's just a nice chill pool. It's definitely not a party pool. So we would definitely stay here again. We love this place. It's actually refreshing. All the stays that we've had this year have been Caesars properties, so it's been kind of nice to actually, we actually feel a little bit more on vacation or staycation, because we're at a completely different end of the strip, hanging out in places that we don't typically spend as much time at.
All right, guys, that's a wrap on this one. As always, we want to hear from you guys. Before we get there, thank you so much for supporting our channel, for watching this video, watching our television show. If you do, check us out on social media. If you have specific questions about Park MGM or anything in Vegas, hit me up on Instagram. I manage our Instagram account. I'm so much faster to respond because we don't get as many comments as we do on YouTube. So just much faster there. Ninth Island Connection on all social media handles. Hit us up and check out the description below so that you can see how you can watch our television show wherever you are.
All right, thanks so much, guys.
Ninth Island Connection highlights Las Vegas businesses, entertainment, events, and activities on and off the Strip, keeping our viewers connected with the Ninth Island of Las Vegas. From local mom and pop restaurants to those owned and operated by top chefs, from kitchen action to the inspiration behind the dishes, we deliver the culinary creations of Vegas. From Las Vegas entertainers and athletes to all of the exciting activities and experiences around the Vegas Valley, we keep our viewers connected with all of the excitement that the entertainment capital of the world has to offer. Of course, we can't forget about the casinos that make Vegas, Vegas, with exclusive tours of the incredible amenities and beautiful accommodations, getting right in the heart of the casino floor action and entertainment, as well as interviews with casino owners, CEOs, GMs, and executive chefs. We bring the Las Vegas Casino into our viewers' homes. Highlighting lesser-known areas like the Fremont East District, the Arts District, and Brewery Row, we bring attention to these small businesses that have become fast favorites in the local community. We bring our viewers a complete Vegas experience. We also invite our viewers along as we venture into the great outdoors of the Las Vegas Valley, sharing short road trips, hikes, and the unique sights found in the Mojave Desert. Great people, great stories, great connections, only on Ninth Island Connection.